Today I spent some time in the beautiful Preserve at Elm Creek here in New Braunfels, Texas. Now, why would a realtor want to spend their time touring homes that somebody is already building? These homes already have an owner. These owners have fully customized these homes. So why would I take so much of my time to come and tour these homes that Grand Endeavor is building? Let me tell you why. A great realtor is an advocate for you, whether you are buying a brand new home, whether you are buying a resale home, or whether you are building a home from scratch. Many people don't realize that building a home from scratch is actually a pretty complicated process with a lot of decisions involved. But just because it's complicated and just because there's a lot of decisions doesn't mean it's not an amazing option if you can make it happen. Building a home from scratch, the home where you're gonna spend so much of your time, being able to tailor that home to exactly your needs is something that I am very passionate about as a builder's daughter and granddaughter. Now, one thing I love about Grand Endeavor Homes, if you've been around the Hill Country for any number of years, you may have heard of Jimmy Jacob Custom Homes. Jimmy Jacob was just a fantastic local builder. And similar to my own family history of building, when Jimmy Jacobs built a home, he believed he was putting his own name on that home. And so he was a man of integrity. And that meant that if he built a home, he wanted to be able to stand behind that home and be proud of the product. And so Grand Endeavor is the new name for what was Jimmy Jacobs Homes, and they have carried that same integrity, that same value, that same quality into what is now their beautiful, fully customized home building product. They have 13 floor plans that are kind of their staple floor plans, but these floor plans can be completely customized, and you can even bring a totally different floor plan and they will build it for you. Their bread and butter is building on your lot. They do have many lots here in the Preserve at Elm Creek, which is just off 2722 here in New Braunfels. It connects to Vintage Oaks, but it is a completely separate community. They're going to have pickleball courts. They're going to have a beautiful barn that they're restoring that's going to be both a meeting space and a co-working space. They're going to have trails around a 3-acre lake that is going to have be fully stocked for fishing. So if that sounds like a community that you could really get behind, that just sounds like what you've been dreaming of for your home, then I would encourage you to come check this out. They still have a lot of lots that you can choose from. And then, as I said, you can fully customize. Jimmy Jacobs, or now Grand Endeavor, they have a really great process that they take you through, and you are not alone in any of the steps of this process. They help you first decide how much home do you need, how do you want your home to work for you? And then after they answer those questions, they go into the design process, and you get sent to a fantastic designer who will help simplify the decisions for you. A lot of times when I talk to people about building a custom home, the design aspect is what they feel most overwhelmed by. But you don't have to worry about that, because in this case, if you give them your budget, they are going to work so hard to stay within your budget. Even if that's a $400,000 budget, a $500,000 budget, all the way up to $3 million. They're gonna work really hard to make sure that your needs are met. And I spoke with Tyler, who is their in-house sales guy, and he said that he has never once gone over someone's budget, which that says a lot to me about just who these people are. So if you have ever thought of building your own home, I would love to help you navigate that process as someone who has built her own home and as someone who grew up watching homes being built. I have an insider's view into making that process as enjoyable as possible. So give me a shout if you have any questions about Grand Endeavor or any of the other builders out here at the Preserve at Elm Creek or at Vintage Oaks. I would love to help answer your questions and help guide you on an amazing adventure of building your own custom home. Thank you so much.